summertime in steamy Florida. Time for another ceiling fan install. This one's a little more fancy than others, so I thought I'd break it down little by little for you. So first we have all the parts laid out. I like to make sure everything is there and nothing is broken. I purchased a longer extension, so the downrod is allowing it to be further away from the ceiling and therefore providing more ventilation. So, yeah, let's go in the living room. We're going to have to feed those wires through that longer downrod. They sent it with plenty of that. And I pre-assembled the blades. You don't have to, but I did. The instructions also show you how to do it afterwards. With installing the downrod, you're going to take the pieces from the small downrod, you see that on the ground, and install them on that downrod, but more of that later. This is how you snap on these blades. So simple. Insert the side that says this side up, have it up, and pull, and it snaps into place. You could also put the mounting pieces here on the fan later and then pull and snap. I just feel like it's easier before. So this is the part of the casing that's going to be hugging the ceiling. You have to make sure, you get these in the right order. So you're seeing the screws that are unscrewed and then rescrewed. Do it in that order or it will not work. You have to make sure the little housing that's covering the screws at the bottom, the small one, is there before you really insert the downrod. So this downrod is multi-purpose, so it could be threaded in, but it's a smaller base. So anyway, just make sure that the pin is in place and that you tighten up the screws on the side so it doesn't shake out of the ceiling and fall on someone. That would be bad. So once you have those screws tightened up, then you're going to bring down that housing to cover up those screws like so. And now we're going to put the ball thingy on top that goes inside the mounting bracket in place. We have to remove these screws from the smaller downrod, like I said, since we purchased a longer one. Do it just as it was before. Make sure that that cross little rod, once again, falls right into place. It can only fit in one section. It's only going to fit one way. So just be careful to assemble it just like you took it off of the other smaller downrod so that everything will fit together nicely. There's a grounding screw, and you want to make sure that you install that where it belongs. Tighten it up appropriately. Feed the rest of the wires through. Well, you've already done that. And yeah, now we're ready to mount this in the ceiling. So that's the next step. Once it is hung in the ceiling and you tie the red wire, in this case, to the blue, and the black to the black, and the white to the white, then you are going to cover it with the housing that is given for that. Line up the screws, turn, and then screw them tightly in. Now we're going to insert the blades. It's kind of hard to get a good angle that shows exactly where those screws are located, but you'll get it once you're looking at it. This is the fan blades assembled and mounted. We had to get a separate lighting fixture because it did not come with one. This is also Hampton Bay, but it still takes a little bit of doing to get the light kit on there the way it's supposed to be on. So there are the blurry instructions. Sorry about that. Basically, you're going to hook the light kit wires to the black and white wires that have the slots mounted for that. There's a nut that goes into the bottom of the would-be capped off lighting kit. Make sure you connect everything properly or it won't work. Just that simple. The little box that has all the junction of wires, you want to make sure that they line up so that, for example, the blue and the gray is on the same side as the female end, so they snap together in the same order. That's going to control the speed of your fan. Okay, Once that's done, you're going to mount it like so to the bottom of the fan. See, the light fixture is ready to go. And the cover is actually plastic, very simple to install. You see, with the nut, cover that up. In this case, because we have the light kit and the fan lines coming down through there, you're going to make sure that you line them up so that it's an easy pull and you'll be able to change the speeds easily. So that's that, guys. Now flip the switch and enjoy your fan. I recommend you do that after you've come down off the ladder though.